What's up, Streamland, Twitchland, Twitch Tween, all you people out there? All none of you. Who's out there? Nobody. Matakiri. He's probably lurking.
I'm logged in, but I'm watching the advertising video.
Ah. For some reason your camera's not picking up again. That is weird.
Me?
Yeah, that's twice.
I
Two
see him.
different tables.
Oh, for the stream, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to see him. He's probably banned. Streaming too much, prawn.
Ron, what are we in the 90s?
Yeah, that's where we're from.
Exactly.
The 90s.
That's when we started gaming. Was the 90s? Started MMO gaming.
Did either of you listen to that Gin and Juice?
No. Should I?
That's why I sent it. Yes, it's
You
great.
should send it on my phone. You got to send it in Discord, and then I can click it on my. I'll look it up.
What about you, Dre? Did you watch? You
What's
listen
it
to
called? Gin and Juice by who?
The Gourds.
The
I started to,
Gourds?
but I
Yes, Gourds. I think it is. It's awesome.
The first comment. That's boss. Someone should do a hip hop version.
It's great, dude. If you didn't know that this was an original song, you would almost think that this is the original song, but completely twisted and different. It's really good. Carrie looks
It's
like
like
he's in deep
bluegrass.
thought.
I'm trying to
It's
figure out what's going on with your camera.
was about to say Kerry's got his intro to do. Y'all fucking it up.
He'll let us know when he's ready.
He
I
did.
just had. There it goes. Don't know, but here we go. We're ready. Let's play D&D. What are you guys doing? Remember what happened last week?
Yeah, we were actually making our way back to the giant compound to rescue Radgar.
So you guys like hightail it back before the other giants get back? Is that your plan?
Yeah, we double back, but didn't we send Zagros to the cave? Did we tell him how to get there or something? Or are we bringing
I
him
thought
with
we were
us? I thought he
going.
had
I thought we
exhaustion.
were going back to the cave to. Oh, we didn't really burn up any spells, did we?
No, we didn't do shit. You negotiated, and
You role played us out of that.
and then we double back to go to the thing and rescue Radgar before the
Who'd have
giants got
thought
back.
we'd role play out of major combat?
Well, you guys fell back, away from the trail, like 200 feet, 300 feet or so, 100 yards, kind of into the woods. You can still see, look out and see the keep, and you can see that the giants are moving towards the keep, and that's where we left off, as you guys kind of fell back. And take a moment to figure out what you're going to do, and then we can move forward.
Well, I say we need to go back to the compound while the giants are all out of there and go rescue the other dwarf.
Well, you do see them heading towards the compound, though. The giants.
Kill them now that the cloud giant's gone and a whole bunch of other shit's gone. We can kill those fuckers.
Oh yeah, the Cloud Giant went with his crew. He left with his other
A whole
posse.
lot easier to kill without that cloud giant.
I don't think that's still as easy to fight as you guys think, but okay.
Well, I mean, Karen, we see them moving back. How many do? I mean, we see that a bunch of them are not there, right? The whole caravans with all the ogres and shit like that.
Yeah, there's no ogres. There's just the 5 hill giants. Well, 7 hill giants, a stone giant, and a bear.
Yeah, that's much easier fight. And we got them in. We can either get them in the open or we can wait till they get to the keep and assault them there. Get them in the open, they're going to throw rocks at us.
Whatever
they
you
will.
want to do.
Well, okay. What do you guys want to do?
I mean, I don't mind going back to the keep and trying to assault the keep again, as opposed to being out in the open where all of them get to us at once or throw rocks at us. At least if we're kind of inside their keep, it might be a little bit easier to pick some off and not get surrounded.
Right. That's what I mean. That's why I want to double back to the keep and go in that way.
Okay.
So, Carrie, can we do that without being seen by those guys? Is it nighttime?
No, it's like 11 in the morning.
Still foggy?
Yeah, it's a little foggy. Your visibility's down to 500 feet. So if you move within 500 feet of the keep, you think you're going to be spotted.
Yeah, what about 500 feet of all the giants going back to the keep?
Uh, correct. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll stay farther than 500 feet away from the giants going back to the keep, and we'll double back to the keep.
Okay. So you guys make your way back, like around and back out down to the keep.
Did we leave Zagros in the woods, or did he come with us, Gary?
He is in no condition to be out on his own. He's got 2 levels of exhaustion and he has 1 hit point.
Do we want to escort him back to the cave?
That's like 4 hours away. I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess.
And we could come back this evening, or do we want to hit these giants on the path?
Well, you guys can currently hit the hill. You can get into the keep before the giants get back and have a couple of minutes in there.
Let's do that.
And then the giants are going to come back. So then you have to deal with whoever's in the keep plus the giants that are heading towards the keep now.
You know, we
Then we'll
could
get
soften up
flanked.
these giants on the path and then pull off away if we need to. Take
We're
out
just
some
gonna-
of them on the way back.
Well, we're currently we're at the keep, is what we just said. So now we're already there, right?
Well, I was getting ready to bring that map up and I closed the other map down. So I can push either button. So which map do you want? The map of the giants heading to the keep or the keep map?
Carrie had us set up to hit the giants on the way back to the keep. And we threw a wrench in it, I think. But
Well, no, I mean, I kind of planned ahead. If you guys wanted to hit the giants on the way back, I made a map. If you guys want to wait until they get back and fight them in the keep, I have a map. If you guys want to go after this cloud giant, I have a map.
no, I don't think we want to
Because I don't know which direction you guys are going, so I had to prep all 3 directions.
You know, after just hearing what Buck said, I think it probably would make more sense for our guys to take Zagros back to the cave, get him set up there, and then come back at night and kind of break into the keep and deal with shit in there. I think that makes more sense. Because they said Radgar was useful, so they probably have him working in the mines
From
or
what?
something.
Or smithing for them.
Or smithing, yeah. So that means they're not going to kill him right away.
From what we know, do giants have dark vision?
I came back.
You guys are almost positive that you haven't come across a giant with dark vision yet.
You went real choppy there. What was that, Carrie?
He said we're almost positive that
Ruh-roh.
we haven't seen one that has. No, we lost Gary. He said he's almost positive that we have not seen a giant using dark vision.
Okay.
So we lost Gary.
No, you didn't.
There he is.
Yeah, that's what he said. So which map am I bringing up?
Okay, so we're gonna go the 4 hours back to the cave, give Zagros some medical attention, and then we're gonna come back and leave him in the cave. Tell him stay here.
All right, so
So
you guys
it'll
are
be
gonna
nighttime keep.
you guys are gonna give the giants 8 hours to prepare. Is that what you're telling me?
Prepare for what? They don't know.
Well, they
what's
don't know
coming.
we're coming to
Oh,
assault. Yeah.
please!
Hopefully they're taking a shit.
You guys hit them twice,
When?
hard.
And we got one dwarf back. You think they're like, oh, they probably don't care
Yeah.
about the other dwarf. I don't know. I think
I
it's
just don't
silly
wanna bring
to
Zagros
assume
into
they're
the
not
keep.
prepped. No, I think that's fine. I mean,
I don't
leave 'em in the
blame.
woods, I guess.
I don't blame you guys one bit for not wanting to bring Zachary into the keep, but give me 8 hours. Yeah, please.
Well, do you want? I mean, do you guys? Once again, do you want to assault some of these guys on the road and try to thin them out? that's still a big force. I mean, you're
Well,
talking
but that's the
10,
problem.
8,
If
9
it's not
giants.
on the road, Buck, it's in the middle of that field, and it's no longer in the cavern. It's on the road, but they have range, so they'll be chucking
Correct.
rocks at us. And if 7 of them
Correct.
chuck rocks at us, one of us we're instant jib.
Correct.
I mean, I
I
don't
can
care.
AE
Whatever.
Mez.
Let's go. Let's do it. Let's fucking attack them on the road.
Spacky, what do you think?
Bring up that map, Carrie. Let's do it. We're doing that. Zagros, go hide in the woods.
Yeah, I mean,
We
as
got
long
we
as
got
don't stub your
spike
toe.
growth. We got spike
As-
growth.
the map is large enough that I can make use of my range, I'm happy.
We got that Canadian spike growth.
It's
Got
much more
multiple
polite.
fireballs to rain down on them from 100 and far away. But I don't know.
The Canadian-
I don't know.
The Canadian spike growth says, "Oh, excuse me, please don't step here."
I mean, we
Aiden, you're
could do
awfully
it in.
quiet.
Oh, sorry about that.
I'm not
Didn't mean to cut
speaking.
you.
Hold on, I'm loading an encounter. It's being a little laggy. All right, so you guys, should we stay or should we go? Should we leave Zagros? Should we go to the thing? You guys kind of took some time to figure out what your next step is. So you don't get to plan the ambush as much as you'd like. But where is Zagros? Just left him in the woods with 1 hit point?
Sit here by this tree. Here's a potion.
1 hit point and a potion.
Can I just give him a greater so he doesn't like?
Are you
Yeah,
gonna go
whatever
get it?
you guys
Okay.
want to give to him, just apply it to him. The effect, and
How do we apply it to him?
you just take the effect and you drop it on him.
Oh, he's in the. I got you. He's in the.
Yeah, he's right there in the combat tracker. He's blinded, poisoned, exhausted in 2 levels, and his speed is half.
He's blinded too.
Yeah, his eyes are all swelled shut from getting beat up bad, and he's got like acid burns, or I'm sorry, fire burns around him.
They did a number on
I think
him.
he's been
Listen,
tortured.
alignment's kind of a gray area in 5e, so I'll you guys go ahead. I'll tend to Zagros.
No, you're coming, fucker.
Also, 1 hit point and a potion sounds like a badass bard tune.
How are they packed up? I'm curious.
Well, hold on. We're deciding what we're doing with Zagros, and then I can show you the map.
He looks healthy, so we gave him potions. Right? Did somebody drop potion on him or no? Aiden?
I did not. No, I don't have any
Alright,
potions.
I'll
I
do it
don't,
on
I,
my
don't have,
map.
I don't have a superior. I thought I did, but apparently I don't.
There, I gave him 8 hit points. He
Uh,
says he's not wounded.
you healed yourself.
No,
No,
it says two
apply it to
Zagros.
Zagros and not wounded.
It does say Zagros is healthy on the sheet on the character combat tracker too.
Huh. Shows he's got 1 maximum hit point. That's what it shows.
Well, that's so you've got him set as a maximum of 1, so 1 is 1. He's fully healed.
And he has.
You know, I haven't played Zagros in a while, but I don't think
50,
his max hit point was 1.
Yeah, 49.
I don't
There we
know.
go.
Might
Now
have
he's got a few hit points. He's got 49 wounds.
All right, so drop 8 on him because that's what the potion did.
Well, he has 58 max, so.
Okay.
All right, so tell him to stay right there. We're gonna get his other dwarf. I don't know who they are.
Well, I guess my thought process would be, if you guys are going to be using a lot of area effects, we don't know how tightened up the giants are. If you're going to be able to get a lot of them in a spell, are we going to try to single target and take somebody out? I'm just trying to figure out the game plan. I won't do shit in the field, by the way, because if there's no cover, I'm not going to do any of my sneak attack damage unless somebody's a melee with them,
That's why I said hit him at the keep.
which I was fine with.
I mean, if I'm probably gonna be melee with the field.
So we're going to try to beat them to the keep. That's our plan, and we're going to have to contend with whatever's at the keep also.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
let me
back
delete
to
this
that plan.
encounter.
Sorry, Gary. Buck
No,
said
it's
I
it's
should-
it's your time too. I mean, we're all here together. You know. It just takes me time to delete all this shit.
God, this guy in Gorgio has it out for me, man.
What? You guys there?
Yes.
Yeah.
I am here.
All right, cool.
If you're in the Twitch chat, you would know what I was talking about.
Oh, let me fire that up. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you know, you can give
It's
mobs
all
this.
body. I'm trying to eliminate stuff.
All right, so you guys get back to the keep minutes before the Giants get there. What do you guys want to do?
Buck's amused by something. Do you have the map of the keep up?
Which one?
The floor plan one.
The big
You
one? You
show.
guys, you didn't like the big one. Yeah, I can get
Well,
that
where
one.
where did we? What part of the keep did we get to versus where are they coming in?
Yes, they're coming in the front doors. There you go.
Okay, so front doors. You mean the two big doors down where the road is?
Yeah, by the guardhouse and everything.
All right, so we want to come in the top side, where the open air, where Area 22 was, where we got gang banged last time. Yep.
Would that be on
Okay.
top of the map? Yeah.
So there's two ogres standing outside guarding.
All right, so we're gonna kill them.
Okay.
How are we gonna do that?
It's two ogres, dude. That's not hard to do.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying we're gonna make. All right, cool.
Dash up there,
Let's
just
do it.
stab one right in the eye.
Exactly. We're gonna fucking bum rush them and.
All right, everybody needs to roll me a stealth check to see. Hold on, I'll push it to you.
No, not stealth
Why don't
checks.
you guys
Oh,
at
no,
Disney?
no,
I can
no.
sneak up there.
I'm assuming
Yeah,
you
here
guys are
comes
trying to get
Trevor.
as close to these ogres as you can without them seeing you, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm guessing I rolled a 1, and with my, like, actually, I have a +1 to stealth somehow. Okay. Probably rolled a 2 then.
Drake, can I be a bit further back and like
I have a
It-
feeling.
if they realize that we're there, I'll be able to sort of take a sort of ready shot at them.
Yeah,
We're
hold
gonna
on
come
one
around
second.
from the corner, Carrie. So we're like,
All right, I just threw your tokens on the map so you guys can do what you like.
What?
We're locked though.
Oh, hold on, I'll
Where'd you
unlock
throw
them.
them? Did I miss it?
They're
Well-
way north.
Yeah, it's way
Yeah,
I don't
this
see
is
it.
as close as you guys
Oh.
can get without being spotted.
How far is that?
300 feet.
Oh Lord, I gotta like zoom this shit.
How bad did I roll then?
can we get all the way around and come up from the side where there's no doors, guys, without being seen? Like, you know what I mean?
Well, there's ogres on the
Right.
front too. There's ogres all the way around. There's ogres in the guardhouse.
Doesn't.
They're guarding.
I think he means like
Right.
this direction right here. That's cone for some reason.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But there is a
There's a tower on that side, right?
Yeah.
No, the tower's
guard
on the
tower next.
south.
Well, the tower's tall enough
Yeah.
to see all the way around except for this direction.
But there's gonna be ogres at this other gate here too. Whatever you guys want to do.
I can get you right up to them right now if you want, Buck. Huh?
Sure.
You're gonna hit him with that dim door?
Yep.
Sure.
Okay. So I'm going to. Why does it tell me dim door has 46 damage?
And
I think if you teleport into something, it does damage to
Oh,
you.
okay. Yeah.
To
Okay.
you or to them?
To
So
you.
what? Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna say I look at Marquette. I go, do you want to go get him right now? And he's gonna say yes, and I'm gonna grab him
I can try.
and we're gonna dim door. Can you put the ogres on the map?
Yeah, I'm working on that.
I do not.
You're gonna
I
dim
can't.
door both of us, right? Or just you me?
Both of us come up.
Are you? So like do it on the edge of the wall, but like 30 or 40 feet away. You know what I mean? So nobody else
Left
can
or
see
right?
us. So maybe on this other corner.
Point
Like
to where you want me want to go. I don't see no arrows.
in that area, but like maybe like 40 feet away, 30 feet away or something. You know what I mean? So
I
you're not right in the range of him, and I can dash up.
Okay. So to the left of him or to the right of him?
Hold on, let me count it out for you.
Just put an arrow to where you want to go, and Carrie will put us there. Or Carrie, are we locked or no?
You will be as soon as you use that spell.
Okay. Okay. So we want to go to right where he just pointed to.
Oh, I didn't see it.
It's right.
Right there, I got an arrow on the map.
Tiniest arrow
Oh,
possible.
it's if you
Yeah.
could go like this, it helps a little to see it. See
Yeah,
how
like-
And
big
then
like
as
the.
soon
Carrie.
as I pop in, I'm gonna immediately move in and strike that ogre. Okay, Carrie.
Well, that depends on what your initiative is now, doesn't it?
Well, hopefully I'm getting a surprise on them since they're not even over there until I'm gonna pop in and charge straight at him. But okay.
There is a dim door going off right in front of them. They may be alerted by that. We'll find out. All right, so we got. No, I'm just dragging you over here. Where's Marquette? There he is.
So once this pops off, the rest of the party can start moving fast towards this because
Correct.
the party it'll be like, yeah, what up? Yeah, exactly.
Initiative coming up.
Hey, does the paladin have whatever steed it's called? Because you could take people with you to get there quicker.
No. I only have Misty Step.
Let's see.
It's either find steed
gonna
or find
hit this
greater
first one.
steed.
I don't think I have any of those.
I'm gonna hit this
Oh,
first
okay.
one hard, Brant, and then I'm gonna move off of him. You try to finish him off. I'm gonna move to the other one. Try to impose myself between him and the door. Okay.
All right, well, Marquette, you do get to go. I mean, you guys make like a, sound effect as you guys get right there, and he looks and sees Marquette come running at him with his rapier out. He's like, "Arr, arr." He says something in giant. I'm gonna
Okay,
put
here we
him in
go.
a square.
I'll use my inspiration, Carrie.
Okay.
Oh, I have lucky. Never mind. I'm not gonna use my.
And 6 hits.
Oh wow.
These are
Okay.
ogres. So you're like, you jab him. It comes like through his rib cage. He takes the electricity damage, or
Move over to
What?
Dash
Oh. Okay.
to there.
That'll work
Carry
still.
with my bonus.
You're breaking up pretty bad.
I dashed
Uh,
to there with my bonus action.
You move around him 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay.
Yep. Kind of
And
stay.
you don't provoke.
And
If he was
middle
bigger,
and
you
stuff.
could have just ran under his legs, but he's only large.
No, I don't provoke because he was my own.
Right, but you could have just ran under his legs if he was bigger
I don't
than
provoke.
large.
Yes. So
Down arrow if you're done.
that's what I do. My turn. Let's see. I did a bonus. I did an attack and that. Okay. Yep. Done.
Thoras.
All right. So I'm going to like touch my holy symbol, and while using haste, I will double my movement.
What?
I
Haste.
now
What?
Nice.
Cool.
add both of those to mine. So, and then I can now move double, and I'm going to dash so I can go 120.
This guy just fucking starts hauling.
And tokens are not locked.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. All right, there you go.
All right. I probably shouldn't be zoomed out too much. I can barely read it.
What's up,
Down arrow,
Gorgio? Just getting settled in here. I'll get rolling
moved
here in a
that far.
second. I'll get Clyde going too. What's up, guys? So you dash to there, 110.
And then 120.
And you look up the hill, and they can see you coming. The giants that are up on the road, and they start hustling too.
But yeah.
Once
The
we get
giants
inside
are
that courtyard, it'll be a lot easier.
Oh.
The giants that you guys debated on ambushing.
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys. Anything else?
Aiden, anything else?
Oh, yeah, sorry. No, I forgot to push the dog. As all.
Down arrow then.
Right, press it.
Ogre number 7
Looks for his spleen.
is yeah, he looks down at the rapier that Marquette's got and asks for his spleen back as he steps over and takes a swipe at him with his great club. Probably not though. He's like and falls
wow.
over smoking right at his feet. As the rest of his booming
That was
blade.
so perfect. I was just waiting. I had my
Yeah.
mouth.
And
Oh,
Brant, your character's turn.
I got the other one
Damikos.
now.
Yeah, I was gonna use lightning bolt to kill them both, but now it's kind of a waste on one guy. I don't have a lot of good single target DPS. And if I use a cantrip, then Buck makes fun of me.
He's gonna attack me in a minute, so you could use frostbite.
I'm gonna use.
Hit him with that frostbite.
That's what I'm using. I'm gonna use frostbite.
What the? Why are you using frostbite?
I know, right?
60 feet away, and he succeeds.
Oh, so what happens
And he
then?
makes a save. So
Nothing.
Didn't you have magic?
No,
didn't
on
you
a
have magic
failed
missile?
save, he takes damage. He takes damage.
He didn't fail. He succeeded.
Oh.
An 18.
Well, that sucks.
The
Okay.
DC was a 17. He just
Yeah.
made it.
So
It's
I'm
all
gonna
or nothing. It's
so I'm gonna
terrible.
fly up 30 feet. So I'm gonna put 30 on my thing. And I'm gonna. Oh, you got me in a square. Okay, cool.
Now keep in mind you can't hover,
You can only
so
hope Darius and Ulros had it back.
you can't stay in the same square.
Say again. I'm sorry.
You can't hover, so you cannot stay in the same square.
Okay. I don't know why I can't hover. I have wings.
Name 3 birds that can hover.
Hummingbird,
1.
penguin, and an ostrich.
You forgot Damakos.
Ulros.
All right, looks like the party's getting started. I am going to. The only thing I can do is really double. Let me zoom in on this map.
What's your long range?
The longest range. How far out am I? Too far. 120.
Okay. No,
250
double and
is how far you are to that ogre.
Yeah, everything's about 120.
so you can move.
150 is fireball, but yeah, let me double. So I will double.
There you go.
What's your movement?
30, sir.
So 60 as far as you can. There, I moved you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. And down arrow.
Theris.
Right. Well, I can't do hunter's marker or anything because I'm too far away, but I can shoot. So I'm gonna try some sharpshooter shots at him.
Like volley arc way up in the air
Man.
shot.
Sarah's got that range.
240 feet. Yeah, I think he's got 600 without any negatives.
600 without a negative? What?
Correct. A 19 hit. So this ogre's like looking down at Marquette. He doesn't even know this thing's coming and like slap.
Oh my god, he's gonna get damage plus
24,
10.
24 points of damage. Whap! It hits him like in the top of the shoulder. Full.
Right into the subclavian artery.
He looks
Let's
out
try number
there,
2.
sees this speck behind it, half behind a hill, and hears 23 points of damage. He staggers back against the wall, bleeding. Blood's pouring out of him.
And then I'm going to
Dude.
move forward.
You're the Saving Private Ryan dude in the tower.
And that's it.
So the ogre, he bangs on the door
He's not in any squares, by the way. You need to kind of put him in what squares.
as he moves up to Marquette, bleeding, takes his great club and tries to slam down on him. And misses, like, hits the ground next to him. He's like bumping and banging on the door. Like, he's bleeding out too. He's like weird, really wounded.
Social distance be bumping and banging.
And Marquette gets initiative round 2. Perfect. Holy moly.
He's dead.
Yeah, exceeded hit points by 23 plus 8 is 31.
Too many to count.
Yeah, 31 points. How does that overkill look like, Buck? How does that look? What does he do?
You're muted, dude.
No, it was exceeded by 23 and 30.
Oh, and 16. Yeah, your description is
9. Either way, I think, yeah.
All we're getting is every third
Okay, yeah,
sentence.
it was like 39 points.
Kind of like it's typing.
Buck's got that Commodore 64 headset going.
At least he puts letters when he types. They're all but
The wrong letter. The key to looking at Buck's typing is look at the letter next to the one he types in. That's
all right, we're going to stay on initiative because we've got some giants inbound, and I want to see how long it takes you guys to get inside. And what you're going to do when you get inside, because there are people inside too. So Marquette, finish your turn. You stealth him. You mind him.
I open the door.
They appear to be barred.
So I ready for, as somebody who opens the door with the knocking on it, to stab them.
Well,
in your face.
you can like get over the top if you want.
How high is that wall, Kerry?
20 feet.
So I can see over the top then.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see 2 more ogres over here.
Okay.
So yeah, so you know what? I will move. I will climb over the wall.
The wall's DC 15. Athletics.
Damn.
It's kind of telephone poley, straight up and down, kind of. A little hard to climb.
Shimmy.
DC 15. Huh?
Can you even fail that, Buck?
Yeah, I'm not strength bound. Athletics is strength. I have a +4 because of my
Yeah,
gauntlets.
but don't you have gauntlets?
Still an 11 or
Oh.
better. Still an 11 or better.
You can't parkour that thing with the acrobatics?
Jerry will not let that happen.
Potion of spider climb.
Well, I'm gonna try to climb it. What the hell? We'll
I've
get
never
shot.
seen anyone parkour a 20-foot tall wall. I mean,
You gotta have another wall next
I
to it.
watch parkour once in a while, so. Yeah, it's
Did not
just
make it up.
too like slick
Yeah. If you only
wooden
had that other
poles
wall to bounce off of.
or potion of climbing, But at
Yeah,
last, you
drink a
only can
potion of climbing
do
with red.
so much in a round.
Or the ripping and the tearing.
Exactly. So I'm gonna move back.
You used your movement, try to climb.
I didn't use all my movement. I still have a dash action. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah,
Actually, I'm gonna hide right there.
he's just
Stealth.
gonna like, I'm a potted plant. I'm a potted plant.
Basic
It's the middle of the
pokes
daylight,
their head.
and I'm a potted plant.
It basic silver pokes their head out the door. Surprise, bitch! So yeah, I stealth right there. So it's at least a 23, but if I rolled higher than a 10, it's whatever it is. Okay, down and out.
Oloros.
Muted. How far am I out, Carrie? It looks like Minesweeper on my screen where I'm looking at.
Well, you're 60 feet closer than the last time you asked.
Not close enough.
200 or so.
Yeah, let's double again. 60. Straight shot. And then I will down arrow.
Open the door!
I got some kind of major error.
Oh yeah. Can you put those ogres on the thing when you fix your error?
Yeah, you see one of them like pointing at you.
Okay, well I'm pointing at him.
Yeah. Oh, hold on, let me.
See how far away I am.
Okay.
Why can I not? There we go. So let's say 140.
Yeah.
All right, so I need to move to there. Oh, I can't hit him then. Now I gotta have line of sight, so I can't. I need to move. I need to fix that to there, I guess.
You got one. Oh, maybe not.
Can I still see him or no?
Yeah, you're all right.
All right.
You're 30 feet up too.
Yeah. All right.
So you're seeing over the top of all that.
Oh, good call. It says 130 feet though. I need to be 120. Thought I just moved 20 feet.
There.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna hit him with firebolt or firebolt.
That's it.
Maybe 10. That'll be nice.
22 points of damage. He yelps out like he got hit by a firebolt.
And I look down at the door. How's it barred?
Wooden bar across. Pretty big wooden bar, like a heavy one, like a railroad tie.
Yeah, I tell Marquette, I can't help you with that. Down there.
Ogre 1 is the one that just got blasted for fire damage by a demon, right?
Yeah, so like a blue
Yeah,
demon.
yeah. He's banging on the door. And the other guy comes looking around the corner, and he sees you, and he starts fumbling with a javelin, and he starts finishing his move, getting a little closer to you, and he hurls this freaking javelin at you. He's like, Chuck, way up in the air, it misses you, it goes right by you. Oh, that wasn't. No, I meant the second one did that. Theris.
All right. Can I see anything in terms of those ogres? Like, am I able to see them at all?
No.
Not ogres. Sorry, the giants.
The giants coming down the road?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are probably like 500 feet from you. So do we need to apply that encounter on the map too?
Well, I don't know. I'm just like curious which direction they're coming from and whether or not I need to
They are
worry
coming
about them.
from this direction.
So behind me?
Yeah, to the north. They're coming from the north.
Oh, I see. Um,
Same direction you guys came from.
okay, so I'll double towards the door and I'll call out to Ulros and Thoris and say that the giants are coming from behind me. They're about 500 feet away.
Giants behind you?
Yes, that's the direction they're coming from. I thought you might like that information.
I very much would.
Thoras.
And now I'm a bit conflicted now because I don't know if I should head towards the
Yes.
stronghold. Okay. Yes.
Let's use the doors.
There's a voice in my head that says yes. I just need to situate the map real quick. Okay, there we go. I think that's 120. That's 125. There we go. All right, move there.
You can move 125?
No, I moved back a little bit. I meant to move to 120, so I moved it back one space.
Tasted.
I asked Marquette, are there any more?
Not out of here, but we need to get inside. The door's barred. I can't, and it's a little bit tough to climb this wall. Maybe you can help me get over it.
I can definitely break the barring.
Well, if we get over it, we lift it.
Marquette. It's the time you don't want to go first.
I'm gonna try to climb over it again.
All right.
I'm going last.
Are you gonna use any like climbing gear or anything, like a grappling hook and a rope, or you're just
I'm
gonna
try to climb over first.
just gonna do a Sylvester Stallone? A 17, 21, no problem. So you can move half your movement. So you can go up 15 for your first move, and then you're gonna dash the rest of the way.
Yep.
Like
And then as my
drop
action, I'm gonna lift the bar off. Yeah.
down on the other side.
Yep.
And give me an athletics check to see if you can lift this bar up. You're like, your arms are all worn out from climbing, and now you got to lift this heaviest bar up.
I
You're
do
like,
have a nice strength, so you know.
so roll your athletics with your 19 strength and see how well you do. A 15 is high enough to lift the bar off, so you're like, you push it to the ground, clonk.
I swing the door open. I'm like, I got it, Thoros.
All right, these doors do require an action to open, if you remember correctly.
The ogres all have to roll actions to do all this too. I guess they
The ogres did not.
have. No, never mind. I have
They're,
ogre
they're
strength.
allowed. They're allowed to
That's
speak.
Right, but you're not an ogre. You're a
Okay.
small creature. You gotta like reach up and get the doorknob and push the big heavy door open. It's a whole thing.
Yell
It's
out.
like it's a
I
whole
yell.
thing.
I yell. And Bart, put it up when you get here.
You're like a mouse trying to open up a cage. It's a whole thing. Demonicos.
All right, I'm gonna hit this ogre since that one's out of range now.
He hears you all huffing and puffing and out of breath. He's like,
Go down there.
this one's got javelins.
Yeah, here it comes.
He's,
Oh, I
it
hit
still
him with
hits.
two.
They don't have any armor on. They're just butt naked. He's got like a he's got like a janitor's uniform on. He's got a mop.
Okay. Well, he's getting blasted.
Is,
All right,
is it a great mop?
great mop.
It's a great mop.
So did he throw his mop at me last time? Is that what happened?
Now he's using it as his club too, but he's got some mop handles he's been flinging.
That's all I'm gonna do this round.
So you mean he's throwing Swiffers?
Alros, can you get a little closer so I can get rid of this?
He's
Let's
about 70
go.
feet away from the corpse.
Let's double. Let's triple. Well, we can double.
Just put him on the edge of the map, Carrie. You'll be good.
As Engorgio has summoned Clyde, the poo-slinging monkey, and I don't even remember who it was on. Ulros and Marquette.
And Marquette.
So
Nice.
yeah, so Clyde appears on the roof and takes a crap in his hands and does some peanut butter chucking. As Ulros comes running up the hill, he gets hit in the face like a swarm of bees, like nails him in the face. He's like, freaking Clyde poo. And as soon as Ulros drops the bar and he looks up to open this door, the monkey slings it down and hits him right in the freaking nose. Clunk. And you can buy Clyde
Nice.
for a mere 800 chat points. Chocolate peanut butter.
Clyde.
What it,
G, buddy.
chocolate peanut butter. All right, so Oros, you dashed. Theris.
I doubled, yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm just gonna double in again. Well, okay. How fast are the Giants moving? Are they still 500 off?
They are currently moving so slow that you will not encounter them unless you engage them.
Okay. I will double towards the doors again.
Because you could easily get inside that open door, the door that's being opened or getting ready to be opened before they get here.
Okay. Oh, what is going on with my movement? I move there. I open the door.
All right, give me an athletics check for your action.
This time I can actually fail it if I roll like a 1.
You
That was-
cannot. 25 is enough. So you like jam it open. Marquette's been pulling on it. And he's like, I loosened it, he says to you.
Sure. Okay, and then I will use my remaining 35 movement. I cannot count apparently. There we go. Actually, first I move there, and then I'll do my other 20 once I get there. I see Orc 13 and Orc. Okay. Ogre, and I will move here and ask Demakos what's the situation, and end my turn.
So you look up at Demakos. He's 30 feet up in the air. He looks down at you. Doesn't say anything. Ogre number 1 is banging on the door, and he's going to move over and start banging on this door. He's right. And then he looks back and he sees another one come through the doors, and the door's open, right? Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, he's gonna dash over to these doors. Hold on, wrong button. So you got a total of 80. Yeah, he can get over to those doors. So he's like starting to fumble with the bar on these doors. And then the other one pulls out another javelin, and he's gonna move up to like here and chuck that javelin at the flyy dude, the demon. He's like, and misses. All right. Top of round 4 is Demicus.
Oh my god!
Damn, damn,
Oh,
yes.
Blow him up again.
Oh, if we get Theros inside, he can put spike growth on that door, and we have to go through the spike growth to come in at us.
I guess that more than once. All right, so I blast him again. This door to my right, is it closed?
Yes. Any door is closed unless you guys open it, or somebody else does.
Can I see over the top to that side? To the east?
You can see this whole courtyard area, number 22.
I mean, on the other side of those two, 25 and 24.
25 is inside, 24 is inside.
Right, but can I see over the top of them? To
The
outside?
roof, this way?
Correct.
No.
Okay.
30 feet. You need to be like 70 feet up.
Okay, I'm gonna fly up to 60 total, and I want to kind of see if I see anything coming. 'Cause I know those giants were coming.
The giants are coming from this direction, and you can see them without going up.
Oh. Okay. Whoops.
The road comes from the north, and then it circles around like this side, and then branches off.
Okay.
There's a couple of.
So what are they doing?
driveways.
How far away are they? And what's their time?
They seem like they're running this way, and they will be here in 500 feet minus 80 to 420. They're at 420 feet, and they're running this direction.
I need to know when they're within 120.
Okay. I can put them on the map if you like.
Nah, it's too big of a damn thing. I ain't gonna be able to see that.
Well, they're running at us now. They were going slowly. Now they're running at us.
As soon as you guys started running up towards the keep, they started dashing towards the.
He did say that.
Yeah, I would have shot him last turn if they were already moving towards us, but it's fine.
I'm gonna start rushing towards him.
It's better you can.
But yeah, I'll need him on my turn, Drake, because I'm going to shoot him if they're running at us.
All right. Let me.
And I'm gonna ready to attack him if he gets into my melee range.
Let me get that other encounter going.
I don't hear anybody.
I'm putting the other encounter on that's running down the road.
Oh, okay. I just made sure it wasn't technical difficulty.
It's a good game.
I agree. I'm having lots of fun too.
All right, Thoraz, you did what?
I did my normal movement action, so 60 feet, and I'm ready to, once he gets in melee with me, hit him.
Okay.
So I thought I pressed, there it is. No, it still didn't. Okay.
Yeah, that encounter is just getting loaded, so give it a second. All right, so this hill giant way out here is going to move. All right, so this ogre unbars the door and goes out. He steps out. He's like, and
Which
Can I,
Damascus speaks giant.
so do I. Can I hear him?
yeah, he says, they're coming in the other door, help!
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
And that's all he's going to do. Gruntha is going to move forward. It's going to take a while.
Maybe Spack, you'll take out a couple of hill giants before they get here.
Maybe. Gonna have plenty of time to calculate it, Marquette.
Hey, I move to there. And I sheath my rapier. And as an action, I give me a second. I drink a potion of climb.
After you climb over the wall, you drink a potion of climbing. Okay.
Well, there's
Yeah,
nothing else I can do because I can't draw
it's
another
just
weapon.
timing.
So I might as well at least have. Yeah, I should drink the damn potion of growth. Then I could open the freaking things. As I'm growth and freaking yoga strength. I hope I could open the doors.
Yeah, all you
But
gotta do
no,
is
I
be a
just
large creature to open the doors. Oh, and have an okay strength. You can't be. Quarrelsome Howl must be one of these out here.
I can't hide. I should have hid. Oh well.
Uh, so he's gonna like step in. Yeah, he can make out he can make out Thoris there. So he's gonna chuck a javelin over at him. Ugh! It bounces off your armor. Ping!
Well, wait a minute. Oh, Thoris? Where did Thoris get in there?
I,
Round to go.
Oh, damn, I was fucking.
He
Okay.
even said something to you and you didn't even reply.
yeah.
I was distracted by a Saints game.
No, in the game he looked up. He's like, "What's up?"
Let's see. Oros. Are you
Forget
muted?
about the mute button. Yes, exactly. Hey, I'm gonna move 60 in. I think that'll get me closer.
60
That
feet
gets you.
will get you
10
closer.
feet. That puts you 10 feet from the door. You were 250. You've moved 4 rounds. You've moved 240. You're 10 feet from the door now.
Really?
That is correct.
You got the
Whoever moves
10
more
of
to the times in
diamonds, the 4 spades, the 3
Maybe.
spades, and the joker.
I mean, if Buck was doing the math,
Well, he said
he's
you were
probably
250
right.
to start. You've moved 4 rounds. That puts you 10 feet away from the door. If you were moving
You're
straight
you're
forward.
where
Yeah.
you're at on the map. Just move yourself 60 feet.
Okay, 60 feet it is. I think Carrie did it.
Moved you wrong one of those times. So now next round you're still not gonna be able to get inside, which is why I said you actually.
I
Should
think he shortened himself by a little bit, but I'll put him there. We'll split the difference.
All right, sounds good.
Theris.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take a couple of shots at these guys and then continue moving towards the door. The one out in front, thick-waisted. Hold on a second here. Okay. I think I got it fixed.
Who's that
My
background?
bad. Sorry. Quarrelsome Howl is the one I want to hit.
Dre, come through your mic, dude.
And I'll just do a couple of regular shots.
Whap. He howls from this quarrel hitting him. Quarrelsome howl. He makes a quarrelsome howl sound.
And then I move 35 towards the door.
Decide you want to peek out the door, shoot, peek back in, peek out, shoot, come back in. That's nice. That's why we did this, so we have cover.
Yeah, but I can only shoot twice a turn, so I might as well shoot twice a turn and move normal instead of, I can't shoot 4 times a turn if I don't move.
No, I got you. Now, I'm saying once you get here, so hopefully before they get in range of their rocks, you'll be inside. Is what I'm saying. I don't know the range of their rocks, but if they throw a rock, they can't double, so that's not necessarily a bad thing either.
Well, and I presume they would be at disadvantage, so
We can win a ranged battle with the 2 casters and you. I'm comfortable winning the range battle, so let them start fighting at range from out there.
So he takes a swipe at Thoras as he comes running up and engages
Oh wait,
both of you
my
guys.
ready action.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
well, you missed anyways.
Yeah, still my attack action. And I
Oh,
get
and he
a crit.
crits. Nice. It's just a regular crit.
I'm not going to use my
Probably gonna probably. Yep. Enough to drop him. As he comes running out. That's why he missed with his swipe because he was unconscious.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So those guys are continuing moving forward. Top of round 5, Marquette.
I will hide right there, and
Okay.
as soon as because the one can't see me, Ogre 4 cannot see me, correct? There's no
You
line of
don't
sight on me,
know.
right?
You're not
Because I
sure.
can't see him. How about that?
Cool.
Right? I mean, so if I can't see him, I'm assuming he can't see me. I'm gonna hide there, Carrie, and then I'm gonna ready. And if as soon as I see an ogre that comes into sight, I'm gonna shoot them with my with my crossbow. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll have. How do you put hide on yourself?
You on your actions tab?
Ha. Well, I'm gonna roll my stealth just so you have it. But it's at least 23. And it may be better. You'll know what it is. My assumption is I'm hidden from anybody until they, and as soon as they come around, twang, and then I'll put the ready action on myself and down arrow.
Stone giant. Zoom out here.
It's just ready. Okay.
There's.
Oh, I didn't realize it was a new round. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna try a sharpshooter shot at this guy.
Hell yeah.
Do it. Do it.
That is a hit. $22 points of damage.
And I'm gonna take a regular shot at this guy.
And a 2 hits.
Good thing you did. That's awesome. Wait, why did you? Oh, you shot at a different one?
Yeah.
And then moving 35 towards the door. Yep. I'm trying to blood them up because I need them to be damaged to get Colossal Slayer off.
Gotcha.
Well, no one in range at the moment. Can I even get into range of this guy? Let me see.
You're 170 away from him right now.
Yeah, no. No, you know what? I'm going to stay right here. I'm ready in action. If that ogre or any ogre gets within 120 feet of me, I'm going to blast him. With my spell I'm using is Firebolt. I'll add readied. Now, I've hit down arrow, but it's not doing anything, so. Oh, there it did.
Let's see. Cave Bear has to move. Find him. Come back down to this ogre. Oros.
All right, Oris is going to move into this through this door. And after moving in, he's going to announce to the crew that's in here, "What up, bitches?" And there's a herd of giants coming our direction.
I do not yell back because I'm currently hidden.
That
You
does
can
kind of
see me,
break
but I'm
stealth.
laying right up against the wall. I'm
He can't
like,
see you.
doo-doo-doo.
You got like a piece of the wood pulled down over the top of you. You got a 32 stealth. I mean, you're like in a hut.
I let them know that when they get close, if they're grouped up, I can AE mez them or hit them with some cool AE stuff. So I'm ready to party. And with that, arrow down.
Okay. I cannot count. Okay, there we go.
I quietly whisper out, "Pull back by the door. We gotta guard the door where the giants are coming."
I hear that right before I'm about to move up, and I walk back a little bit, but keep my eye towards the south. How long do you think it's been in this encounter?
5 rounds.
Well, I mean, in time, because haste
Oh,
lasts.
30 seconds.
30
Okay.
seconds.
Oh,
Okay.
you were hasted, huh?
Yep.
What
Okay.
are we gonna do?
I have 30 more. Yeah, so
You get extra attack with haste too, don't you?
Not if you're not in melee.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Moving the hill giant. Moving this hill
Thank you. You're gonna take
giant.
them all out before you even get here. I love it.
Do it, Ranger.
I'm good with
I-
that. I don't need any glory.
I feel like I'll kill
Do
one.
you,
That's about
boo?
it.
Well, you got two casters when they get within like 150 are gonna be freaking lighting it up out there. Light it up, up, up. Oh god, that was horrible.
No, it was quite the opposite.
I got cat on the chalkboard. What distance are we about? Getting there. Another few rounds and they can start chucking boulders.
Okay with that. That means only single moving toward us. We can win a range battle all day long.
Mhm.
Ogre number 4.
But I've never used my dagger yet, Buck. I think I might try it now.
You're gonna melee, huh? Melee divine sword. I love it.
Let them running bitches. We own this keep. Put a sign on the door. Belongs to social distancing now.
Ogre, stay back 6 feet.
Yeah, that's a good one.
They're walking a mile, walking a mile, walking a mile. Marquette.
Cat is going to remain hidden until an ogre comes out, and then he will shoot them with his crossbow. Okay. Do I need to reroll stealth, or do I keep the same stealth since I'm not moving at all?
I'll let you know if you need to roll a stealth.
Okay. Yeah. If anybody comes out, I'm going to shoot them with my crossbow. Anything that looks like an adversary is going to get a crossbow if I see them. Okay.
So nobody, present party.
Anybody that I deem an adversary. Correct. So not my present party.
Well, I'm
Or
not.
Radgar or
It's not always clear who you deem an adversary. Sometimes it's not like the clearest ready to action. Oros,
All right. These walls are 15, you said, Carrie?
10. I'm sorry, 20.
Oh, 20. All right, I'll go up 20 so I can peek over the wall. And are anybody 120 feet from me heading towards us?
No, they're on the map.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's just so like
They're like
minesweeper.
300
Okay.
still.
All right, I'll go up 20 and then go down 10. So I'm hovering 10 over the ground.
You want to ready?
Sure, I'll ready it Eldritch Blast in case something comes at us.
Terrace.
All right, so try to hit Quarrelsome Howl again with a sharpshooter shot.
Nope.
And now I'll shoot him for the regular shot.
That's gonna hit.
damn. What a hit with the sharpshooter. That's the way it goes. Pretty nice hit though. Take 20 there. I think you might take 2 out. Well, you'll take one out and hurt a couple others.
And I'll move up to there and end my turn. Maybe if the door's open, I'll let them know inside that they're 300 feet out and moving quick.
Giants are moving. Demonicus.
Well, I'm kind of still waiting because I got nobody near me. Why is there a giant 715 feet away but in the actual keep? Is that a
To
goof up?
what?
Freaking 18A.
One of your guys moved 715 feet or something, Carrie. I think that was an accident.
18A.
Freaking building 18A.
No, I
Room
don't
18.
see him.
We do.
Grutha is in the kitchen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gruth is in the kitchen of the
It needs to be in the kitchen. There you go.
Gruth in the kitchen with Dinah.
Bitch fucking teleport. Okay. So no one's in range. There are no ogres. I'm gonna go ahead and ready a cantrip again. Someone gets within if a hostile is within 120 feet, then I will blast it with a cantrip.
Thoras.
There's also not much to do, so.
Potions you could drink, buff spells, anything like that.
No. I move over here. I open the door, see if there's anyone there that can flank us.
There you go. I'm guarding here. You guard there. We'll make sure we got both sides covered. Keep everybody protected.
I also want to hit someone.
My hair look cool.
Okay, I make it. I open the door and then step in.
There is a hill giant in here.
I like those. Where is in here?
Right there.
Kill the cook.
Actually, wait. I can actually reach him. Yes.
He like looks over at the door a little surprisingly.
I can just barely reach him.
He's
Okay.
like, oh.
Up, get him!
He says, I never eaten Dragonborn before in giant.
And I responded to giant, and I've never eaten giant.
He's like,
And
I feel like
oh,
you
he
should have
says
said,
in
I
all
have
languages.
eaten giant before to intimidate him.
Possibly, yeah.
What's this guy dressed like, Gary?
He's wearing, let's see.
I'm gonna use my third level.
Chef?
I'm gonna use my third level divine smite.
No,
Making
he's not a
matcha nut?
chef. He's wearing a loincloth.
He's not making macho nachos?
No.
There we go. I'm gonna hit him again.
It's not just overhead.
He's higher up in the ordning.
Use a sec. Actually, I'm going to use a second level spell slot this time for Divine Smite.
Damn.
And I'm going to hit another time.
Damn.
Is well, first see if I can hit him. Nope, I fumble.
Humbo.
Done for 3 rounds.
You still got
Uh,
some blood.
So you hit yourself in the head.
You're
Apply
not gonna
normal
Divine Smite,
damage
right?
to yourself.
Normal. Okay. Good thing I didn't add Divine Smite yet. Oh wait, no, that's going towards him. Okay, I actually didn't hit him.
Hold
No,
on.
yeah, apply that to me.
Yeah, but do you take radiant damage?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if you would take the radiant because I don't know how
I don't
you
know
would
where.
take
I don't know where I
radiant.
would check for that.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I have damage just fire. That's it.
Yeah, I don't know how that radiant. How does that radiant apply that you're getting that extra D8 radiant all the time?
It's advanced Divine Smite.
How does that would
By
apply against your?
11th level, it just happens naturally.
I don't know if that would apply in a fumble. You'll have to ask Carrie that.
What's that?
He's getting an extra D8 from Advanced Divine Smite, which basically when he hits an enemy, he gets extra damage. But he didn't hit an enemy; he only hit himself. So would he still
No,
get the extra damage?
Uh, can he turn it off?
I don't know the description of it exactly, but I think it says if you hit an enemy. So I'd have
It
to
says
look
a
it up.
creature.
Does it
A
say
creature.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
okay, and yeah, I am my turn.
Find these guys.
That's cool.
Dude, it is 11th level. You get an extra D8 for automatic, just permanently add it.
Yeah, that's what it was, Trey. That's what we were trying to figure out.
They're the best class.
Just think, if you get to 11th level in my game, you'll have that too. I only take like.
Exactly.
Hey, by then you guys
Sorry to
into the Mad Mage.
sorry to bother you, Drake. You didn't end up finishing my move from last round.
Oh, sorry. I'm moving around
Yeah, no
so
problem.
much.
I'll just let you know.
I will continue being ready, Carrie. If anything comes out of the doors here or anything comes in my field of vision that is an adversary, I'm going to shoot them from my stealth position with my crossbow. I'm guarding the rear right now is what I'm doing.
Okay.
Well, actually, you know what? Give me a second. I need to see something. Hold on. What range are those front ones at?
330 from me.
Hmm?
330 from me.
Let me look at something. Hold on. $330 from you.
330 from me.
Okay, I'm going to actually move up to the door, Carrie. And I'm gonna be stealth there. And I'm going to ready, and if I get a giant within 320 feet of me, I am going to shoot him with my light crossbow. Or if I see any enemies within from the backside also. Okay?
Okay.
Well, if you go in the doorway, you can hit one of them.
They're not at my range yet.
Is 320 your range?
That's long range, and they're not 320 right now.
Yes,
Orl's
I'm
gonna
315 from one right now.
Oh, can I,
about
then I can
15
shoot away, right?
towards the kitchen.
The
shoot.
closest one is 330 from me.
I shoot the one that's 320. Okay, sorry.
Which one's that?
Target them yourself. You can see what the range is.
It doesn't show it unless I super zoom in. It says 325 from me to the front one right now.
Yes, that's why I said if you moved into the doorway,
But I need
you
to
would be
keep my
within
cover.
320.
I need to keep my cover so I'm stealth so I can get my sneak attack. If I move into the doorway, they're going to see me. So I'm waiting till they
You
come
won't
in
get
range where they
sneak
can't
attack. You won't get sneak
I'm-
attack.
I can't shoot through a crack.
Aren't
in the
they at
wall.
long range?
Oh yeah. Yes, they're at long.
So you'll have disadvantage, and you can't have sneak attack if you have disadvantage.
Self advantage.
Huh?
Or disadvantage. What if I give myself advantage? Does that apply still?
If
I
you
have
have
advantage?
disadvantage, you can't use stealth.
I don't have. But I have advantage. So don't they squash each other?
Oh yeah, true.
I'm planning on doing when they get in range. That's why I'm hiding. You know what I mean? I'm like,
Yeah. I'm just. It's Ulrich' turn, right?
yeah.
It is, and Oros is going to move towards the door where I guess this is a kitchen where the paladin's fighting the hill giant.
No, it's a servant's quarter.
Servant's quarter, awesome. And I'm assuming the white area on the map is like a door. I can maybe blast this hill giant from here.
Oh, from there.
Or do I need to be up one square? Yeah, okay. So I'm going to hit this guy with some Eldritch Blast.
You got a -2 to hit.
Okay.
Like table and stuff. He's sitting down, so currently. When did you
What happened there? What happened there?
You hit giant quarrelsome howl that's outside 325 feet away from you.
Oh, I had no idea I had him targeted. That
Hit
sucks.
the one inside, so you're fine. Just change the one inside and roll your damage.
I need to untarget that dude.
You're good. You're untargeted.
All right, 6 points of damage.
All right, let's do it again.
What the fuck is that? Oh, you can do it multiple times.
Click the -2.
Yeah, some of those casters are cool.
I was gonna tell you how to do it with 3d10 in one
Oh,
shot.
a crit.
Oh,
Ooh, that's gonna.
With an effect. Ah, go ahead and roll damage.
all right.
So he like tries to scramble back away from you, and you hit him and you knock he like slips off the chair and he falls prone onto the ground.
When he
Nice.
fell off the front and square?
And guess what, boys? We get one more to finish the deal. Oh, crap. That was supposed to be.
And you have disadvantage because he is prone and you fumbled.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's terrible, but that's funny.
So-
both of us missed or fumbled our
I
last hit.
mean, that is terrible. All
So
right,
you
cool.
like slap down because it's so funny. You like slap your thigh to like go ha, and you hyperextend your knee awkwardly when you do so, and you're at quarter movement.
More
That's
embarrassing
terrible.
if you're 10 feet
Thank
above the
goodness you
ground.
can lie, because you would not be able to move
He's-
otherwise.
He's flying right now and he twisted his knee.
Actually, yeah, I am hovering 10 feet up. That's just kind of terrible. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Does movement speed also mean flying speed?
Yes, movement. If you move, you're at quarter movement.
Wow.
He twisted his.
It doesn't
not-
say your walking speed. It says movement speed.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if there was a distinction there.
That's the worst crit back.
That's like terrible, dude. I can move what, 7?
Yeah, good berry. It fixed you up though. One good berry. All good.
Oh, I gave you a good berry. Eat it.
It's an
Oh,
action.
wait. That's other round. Other
Oh,
game.
it does
You
say
didn't give him
receive
a
magical
good berry.
heal.
Trying to
God.
take my thunder.
You gave him the good berry. Sorry, the other game I give good berries. Not this game you give them out.
I know, I'm just bugging you.
All right, I do believe I down arrowed.
Yeah, I'm moving the everybody else that are spread across this map. Of course, it goes from one end of the map to the next. Back to the middle. Damicus.
Well, still nothing in range. But I do know there's fighting in the room next to me. So since I'm 30 feet up, I need to fly down to see it, right?
Yeah.
So if I go to this square and down to the ground, can I see it?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
you see a hill giant laying flat on his back. He kind of has not knocked the table over, and so he's got some cover, and he's prone.
Hover and prone. So I'll hit him with frostbite. Oh wait, no, frostbite is a
It's a save.
You're good.
fine.
It's
it's a
save.
con save though.
Yeah, but it's still save.
All right, we'll give it a whirl.
He fails.
Oh, fucking!
It is a DC 17. You are 11th level.
Yeah, but he's got like a 19 con or
You
something.
killed him with it. With my
Son of a
1 point.
You stole my kill.
Damicos the Hill Giant Slayer.
So some icicles come flying in and finish off the hill giant. He quits flopping around on the ground.
I saved you, Thoros, as usual.
Sure. Keep telling yourself that.
Yeah. AFK 1 second.
Theris.
And I'm going to take a sharpshooter shot at Impartial Demeanor, and then a regular shot at Quarrelsome Howl.
That's a hit.
Nice. Soften them all up so a couple fireballs will take them out. I like it.
Just gonna destroy this whole compound and plant the social distance flag right on top.
I'm going to use Lucky.
Good
Oh,
man.
my boy's feeling lucky.
Now, do I re-roll the hit or just a d20?
You
Re-roll the hit.
Because you're going to get the plus 11 again anyways. Won't change it. I am.
Can't re-roll that.
It was just... Oh, but he should have taken an extra d8 because he's already damaged, right?
No, I already hit one this turn.
Oh, you can only do it to one. Okay. That's right.
I'm going to move in, and if there's anyone I didn't see last time, there's giants on the way.
Oh, man. It looks like Tampa's going to the championship game.
Oh, for real? Dude, y'all don't want that Brady smoke.
It's gonna be 20 degrees and snowing. Was that another another interception?
Yep. That was bobbled and picked.
Breeze is done after this year. He's fun to retire.
I got Jameis Winston.
Bob tried out
Taurus.
the guy's numbers.
Alright, I'm going to move there and clear out the hallway.
That wasn't on his numbers. It's a horrible throw.
Well, the guy jumped up, but it still hit him in the chest. Bounced right off his chest.
Okay, I open the door and I walk in a little bit.
Good cook.
What is Thoris doing?
I'm
He's-
in this hallway.
Make sure there's nothing coming. They probably had a skeleton crew. They didn't expect to be gone long.
I mean, it still would be bad if we got flanked.
I agree. I very much think you're doing an awesome thing there.
I very much want to go to the Great Hall and have some festivities.
We're gonna celebrate in their great hall around their own skulls in there,
That's what I'm saying.
drinking their mead.
Skinny. Hold on 1 second.
The mother ogres took off. They're like, yeah, we ain't messing with these dudes. Not with the giants not here. We heard about them.
All right, so when you look in, you see two ogres. One of them looks like they just came out of this door here. And there's one like coming towards the doorway, you can see. Look like they're coming into the hallway. And this one, the skinny, very skinny one, stops in its tracks and looks at you like scared look in his eyes.
I do like a mocking, like, bow, kind of. Basically, just telling him to come at me.
This guy at Playmill walks in with a war pick and a shield where there's giants. He's like, oh, and he bows like, for those about to die, I salute you.
And you can understand giant too, right?
I can, yeah.
The very skinny one looks back at the other one and says, "Wake everyone up! They're coming in. Somebody's coming in. I don't recognize them."
They weren't scared.
No.
That's where
I'm fine,
that's
though.
where my
Casters in range, you might have to take out the everything coming at us because we might have to go in and clear out the crap inside.
I just want to clear out the area inside so we don't get what happened last time, which is get attacked by like 3 different sides.
those other guys are like in the gray abyss.
Nope, hold on. I attack Gary says he moves up 5 more feet.
To me, if we're playing at a table, the other guys are off the table right now.
Make sure I got it targeted. Got him targeted. No, hold on. My ready action goes, Carrie. I'm that guy.
Yeah, he can't do anything else.
I was hidden, so I don't know why I didn't roll the sneak attack because I had hide on me. So what's my sneak attack is 66?
Yeah, it'll show if it applies sneak attack when you hit. So if it doesn't, then just use the other one, you know?
Right. I don't know. So should I just roll the extra damage?
Yeah, that's the only way now. I have to find it and do
How do
it
I add
manually.
one more die? Because I've got 4 or 5 as an option. I need 6.
Right click
Right click
after you
while
pick
you
them
have
up.
That's terrible. I'm not too good with this crossbow thing. So if you can add 13 more damage to him, that'd be great. And I shall hide again. Okay. Whose turn now? It must be somebody on your side.
It's my turn.
Must be.
Oh, I can't rehide. That was a ready to action. Never mind. I don't hide yet. Sorry.
All right, round 8. Theris.
All right, I'm gonna, I guess, poke into the doorway and take a couple shots. Let me see what I want to shoot here. I'll shoot a sharpshooter shot at impartial demeanor again, and if I hit, then I'll shoot a regular shot at thick-waisted hill giant. If I miss, I'll shoot quarrelsome howl instead.
Excellent. And are you going to move back
Yeah, sorry.
when you're done? Yeah.
Don't look like the chieftain's getting too much closer.
He's scared.
He is scared.
Aiden, you gonna handle them ogres in the hallway?
I very much will.
Whoop that ass, yo. Carrie, you got about another 125 feet to go, okay?
and you're pulling the inside too. I like it. I like it.
Inside ain't got nothing in it. Fucking
It
ogres.
does too. It's got a
Can't be too
whole
much, though.
bottom level.
Yeah, that's fine.
Bugbears. Psst.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably like
Dwarven blacksmith.
probably like a titan in there, and we're just
Dwarf down there. Dual
That's
wielding.
why I'm not running too far into the keep and out of the keep, because that way we can run either way if we have to.
I'm also just trying to clear this out, like this one hallway, then I'll stop.
That all I know is that Sork better have invisible run letter because he ain't moving too quick with it. Oh, you can take a good berry this round. You got one on you. It'll heal you up.
Does he have a good berry?
Yeah.
Yeah, I give them out every morning, and
you
I
give 'em out
Right,
every
but you weren't with them this morning.
He was with Dre. He wasn't with the two new guys.
Oh,
It was
you mean Dre? Okay, I thought you meant the new guy,
correct.
Thoris.
Correct.
What's this stone giants?
He's probably got some range with them boulders, don't he?
No, not any more than anybody else. 240.
Woo.
Dang. I didn't know Giants had 240.
Well, that's disadvantage range.
Okay, I will.
Oh wait, I got one that's not turned on too.
Move there, then I'll ready. So once something gets me into my melee range, I will annihilate it. And end my turn.
Cave bear. Marquette.
I'm shooting one of them again. Right. What to do to get the roll sneak? I don't know. Well, maybe I wasn't hidden from him, but
What's that?
I don't know what I could do to get it to roll sneak, but I don't know.
On your character sheet, under your actions tab,
Okay.
where's your sneak attack at? Under sneak attack, there's two. There's the one that automatically does it if you meet certain conditions, which is the on turn one, which is on
Oh,
your.
and then there's another one. Okay,
Then
I
there's
apply
the
that
other
ahead.
one. So if you
I
don't
apply that
meet the
ahead.
conditions of the on turn, after you rolled a hit, you can apply that sneak attack. Like before you
I got
had
it.
on
Yeah,
turn.
got it. I got it. I got it. So now I'll do that. I'll do that next time. So add another 21 to him also, please. And I'll make sure I do that next time. Sorry about that.
Thick waisted. Okay.
And then down arrow. Zagros.
Giants, come on, bitches.
I don't know how he appeared. He's like, I couldn't wait. I had to come help.
I'll blind one run. I'll help you guys.
I heard the commotion. I came this way. I don't know.
Come on, Grutha, get within range.
I'm working it. I'm working it.
About 100 more feet, Carrie.
There you go.
Oh, you're not there yet.
Sorry.
Son of a bitch.
They only can move 80, and you guys engaged them at 500, so.
Yeah, it's yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna move up to where I'm peeking over the wall. So you said it's 20-foot wall.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be at 21 feet.
Okay.
Oh, and I cast mirror image. So let me put that effect on myself.
Three of those hill giants are heavy right now. That's kind of nice.
What's that?
I said 3 of the hill giants are heavily wounded right now.
Oh, so close. So close. Right there, Carrie. Just a little farther. Here, little giant, giant, giant.
Strappy Jerkin. It's funny how some of these guys get left behind, you know? Oros.
I will hold on, zoom in. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna bless my compadres, make them feel that they can take on this giant compound with the blessings of whatever deity.
I like it.
You get 3 targeted.
Do I get myself? Right? That's how it works, right? It's 3 people. I forget. I haven't done this in
It
so
doesn't
long.
matter who. It's just 3 people unless you upcast
So
it.
I don't know if you want to do Demarcus since you roll range attacks and Eldritch Blast, or maybe you do. I don't know.
Is it 3 and myself, or is it just 3?
It's 3 total.
Oh, okay. Then I'll take Demacos off. Sorry, Demacos.
It's okay. I don't need.
Light it up with the AOE. Light it up, up.
It's been a while since I cast Blast. That was like our go-to jam.
Bless is great.
Yeah, if you calculate how much Bless actually allows people to hit, it's like the ballest spell in the freaking game.
And for now, down arrow. Or I move 7 feet, which is ridiculous.
That's a new round.
What's that?
New round, huh?
No?
You still got stuff to play.
Oh.
Ogre Auburn Whiskers. Let's see, where the hell's this guy at? There he is. He runs this way and goes into this kitchen. Very skinny. Goes this way. Oops. $25, $30, $35, $40, $45, $50, $55, $60. Gets over to there. The chief. He's like, ha, 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 ha. I don't know why he's so far behind. Crap
I like that he's
initiative.
fine.
I don't know, right? I mean, he was almost the last guy, anyways.
You know what I think's happening, Drake? I think you down arrow before their movement completes, and it stops them where they were.
I don't think so.
I just saw him juke back from where you were intended to put him.
There's a giant again that's in the castle suddenly that's like moved not 200 feet.
All right, let's see.
490.
Kill it, Thoros.
I'm trying.
No, he finished his move too.
That guy just moved back.
Maybe on your screen he did, but on mine he's where he's
No,
supposed to be.
He hasn't moved back. Not on my screen.
All right, fair enough. Maybe it's my screen.
Oops. Shit. It's a lot of guys to keep track of.
Mm-hmm.
That's why there's not a lot of high level adventures either.
That's true. You still got one in the kitchen, by the way.
That's some kind of movement arrow. There's two like weird movement arrows on the screen right now.
Who's in the kitchen?
Looks like you've got.
One of the hill giants is in somehow.
Yeah, it's in like a pantry kind of thing below the kitchen.
Yeah, it's weird.
Which
The
hill
same place that
giant?
Gruther was earlier.
Yeah.
It
I don't know
doesn't
which one it
say.
is.
It says 490 on it.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it right now, Carrie. It's very glitched.
It
Okay.
bounced back last time, so I don't know what the deal was.
When you update initiative, we'll probably fix it all.
If not, then we'll just make fun of you.
Just don't ask me to fix it if you don't want me to. Oops.
That one ran in the kitchen. He's like, I'm out of here. I'm going to get a snack. He's running downstairs to get help.
I posted it in chat, Carrie, for you to look at. Should you care?
Yeah, but if I don't know who it is, then we'll just wait till we get to that guy in the combat tractor.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. 490.
Yeah.
All right, that's top of the next round for us.
Oh, I rolled a 20. Okay. I will move to here. And probably gonna kill this ogre. Unless I fumbled like twice. Oh, yep. I still have to. I'm gonna use my first level spell slot just to burn one divine smite.
Nice.
Nice, okay.
Boom.
Same thing. Level 1 divine smite. There we go. Okay.
Down goes the maid.
The maid.
And as
Housekeeping.
I step over the corpse, I go in here and actually I move there, see if there's anyone in the kitchen that is like directly in my line of
No,
sight.
you don't see. That's like a swinging cafe door. It's like it's still swinging too, so you can see in. It's like.
I move there and then I move there. Then I can't dash because I already used my attack. Actually, one second. I need to look at something real quick.
You hear noise like dun, 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 like sounds
Yeah,
like
then walking
somebody's getting.
downstairs.
They're not quite to the stairs yet, but they're like, hurry up, you have to get rug.
Oh, wait a second. I have not used my bonus action yet. Can I see? That's a cone. Like, can I see like right over there, kinda? Or can I just like barely see into the room?
For what purpose?
Misty step.
Yeah, you can misty step there.
Like right.
Hold on one second. Yep.
And oh, look, he's right there. Am I in melee?
Yeah.
Yep. I'm going to attack him. Probably should target him. . I'm
He's
going to
like,
use level Divine Smite. Oh. Okay. Oh, there's another one.
Damn, kid.
I am return.
Boy's hitting hard.
Until he's out of spell slots.
I
right? He's like,
You are marking those off, right, Aiden?
I am.
Marquette.
Marquette. I will hide, like, peek my head, hide, but peek through the crack of the door where I'm shooting and shoot at that over again. Hill giant, I mean.
Which one? Thick waisted?
Yes.
All right. Well, he is readied.
I'm peeking through a crack on the door, so.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you don't drop him, he's going to get to chucking boulder at you.
Okay. Let me think. Okay, attack.
That's a hit.
Oh, that was an attack. I don't need that.
That's another hit.
No. Fuck that up. Hold on. I have everything macroed. I'm not used to using this crossbow, you know what I mean? Well, that applied it twice, so I don't really know what to do about that. I thought because we rolled the attack, I had to reapply it.
Well, how much do I need to subtract? What's the last 6?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. Take 17 off. Take 17 off. So I did 38.
All right. And he's going to use his readied action
I have 3/4 cover
in a 20-foot wide doorway.
with the only open and cracks I can shoot my crossbow through. I said that. I don't have it swung wide open standing in the doorway.
Let's see. Yeah, it opens like for the hinges on that side. So let's see how much he had the doorway open. Where the hell is he at? Yeah, I'd give you. I'm gonna give him a. He's not only does he have a -5, he's got a disadvantage because it's long range too. But he's gonna try. Which one is that one? Thick waisted.
Yes. I said we can do this range thing all day long. They can move 40, we can shoot. They can move 4. I'm good with that.
Oops. Damn it. Map's too big. Chuck. He goes right through the doorway. Boff! It nails you.
Both rolls with an egg 5? Holy shit.
I rolled an 18 and a freaking a 17.
Hold on. Hold on.
Do you want? It's 10 points. Did you want to use it to
Yeah,
get?
of course I'm gonna use it. It's the only thing in this
So,
round that's gonna hit me. So
so you get 5 more temporary hit points back. So go ahead and correct that. And that's all. Oh, and he's gonna. He was just. That was just as ready. So wait, it's still your turn, Marquette. Sorry.
nice step back. I'll move back to my hole one and I'll hide. No, I can't hide again.
I mean, technically, you couldn't have done your evasion, but
Why? On a ready
because
action?
it's
Oh, it's a reaction.
because it's a reaction and it's your turn.
Yeah, that's
But we won't fuddle fart with it. Ogre 1. Where the hell is this guy? The chief. Oros.
What? Oh, I'm gonna. I look down at my ankle. I'm like, man, why is this so sore? And I'm going to try and do something about that. Carrie, I don't think I have an actual. I know that he hands out beads, but I don't know if I have one in my actual inventory.
No, I just
So I don't know how to apply myself with 1 point to take off this effect.
there you go.
You just ask the guy that gives
Nice.
it to you.
Perfect. Yeah. So what else can I do? I will move
Movement
up to
and a
the
bonus action.
right, exactly. So I'm at 10 and you said it's 20, so I'll go up another 10 to the edge of the wall, but not looking over.
Very skinny. He's going to very quickly run down the stairs.
Scaredy ogre, scaredy ogre.
Theris.
Okay. Gonna move sort of like behind the door. It's just the right side door that's open, correct?
And it's only partially open.
Enough for us to shoot through.
So I guess I'll move there to shoot, or halfway between. I don't know. I mean, what? I'm gonna move into a position to shoot. Am I gonna get something chucked at me first?
Yeah, one of these guys, impartial demeanor, was readied, but are you? I think he was. Yeah. Big ass boulder comes flying up. Let's see if he's lucky this time. Oh, bounces off the door. Ping, pang, pow.
All right, I'm gonna shoot at Quarrelsome Howl first with a sharpshooter shot.
He's critical.
And I'll just do a regular shot against him.
Nice.
Nature's gonna thin the herd.
Thought that might kill him. And then I'm going to move
No, he's
back.
still up. He's critical, right? That didn't kill him, did it, Karen?
Correct.
I'm going to move back to there.
Thick-waisted. Let's see, 40 feet.
Oh, there's a guy there.
Damocos.
Well, I'm not gonna do any kind of big shot, but I'm gonna hit that guy thick-waisted.
He's critical right now.
Oh, I'm gonna save everybody by killing him.
Buddy.
There's a lot of kill steals coming up, buddy. You got him.
Vasquez floats his head a little bit above. Pew pew.
Pew, 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 pew,
I
pew.
saved you all,
Nice.
baby. I saved you all.
He dies by 1.2. He's like,
Thick wasted just went down.
Come on, Grutha, you bitch.
He's got like arrows all stuck out of him.
Crossbow bolts on that one mainly.
Still too far away.
Uh-oh. Paladin's gonna get some love.
He's gonna disengage. Do you have Sentinel?
Sentinel? I think actually.
That's an amazing feat. BTW.
No, I don't.
And run down the stairs.
He disengaged. What a pusswah.
He's got a freaking coat hanger in his hand.
I would like to point out if he didn't disengage, he would have died, and then I would
Is he
have been able
doing abortions?
to track down his friend.
He was the
What's that?
tailor.
Yeah, Taylor, he's the doctor doing abortions.
Yeah. See, we'll fix up them giants.
Damn. It's wrong.
I know, but it was funny. The more this whiskey goes down, the worse the jokes become.
The Yo Mama jokes by the Bard were pretty epic back in the day.
They were terrible.
Although he's resurrected.
Theris.
See, it didn't move him. Where you moved him, he didn't move. I guess. Yeah, I guess he. I don't know. Yeah.
All right. I still see Quarrelsome Howl here.
move up to the door. It's only open enough to really shoot arrows through.
Okay.
Open like a foot. You know what I mean?
All right, I'll move 25 back up, and well, does anyone throw anything at me?
No.
Okay,
You
so
got a good line of sight to this guy.
demeanor.
Yeah, impartial demeanor. You don't have a line of sight to him
Gonna move.
currently, though. To Coral somehow, because he moved off. He saw the door was only open so far.
Sorry, I can only see Coral somehow. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. No, I'm sorry.
Only see-
Impartial demeanor.
Well, you might be able to see the one behind him too, Strappy Jerkin. But
Okay, I
yeah.
can see. I can see Coral somehow, though. Yes.
no, you can see impartial demeanor.
Why can't I see Coral somehow? He's right in front of me.
Because the
only
door's not open enough.
You think the door's wide open. It's not. So imagine the door's almost all the way closed, so you only have a small field you can see out in.
All
Does
right.
that make sense?
Okay, which way is the hinge opening? That way? Okay.
Cleaned out, yes.
Okay, so if I was over in this square instead, would that
You'd
let
have
me?
to open the door
No.
more still.
Okay, fine, whatever. I'll just shoot at this Coral somehow. The other guy.
I mean, you can push the door open.
Well, we'll try. We'll try. Well, I don't want to. Is that take an action or is that free?
No, it's a free action to open the door. I mean, it's kind of heavy. You're gonna have to like put your shoulder against it and give it a.
Well, I'm gonna shoot this impartial demeanor first.
It's a hit.
And let's go again.
Ooh, another good hit.
You heard it with Sharpshooter and Colossal Slayer. And, oh,
Say,
Colossal Slayer.
it's
Damage.
deep arrows stuck deep into him. He's like running
And then
this direction too.
I'll finish my 35 move there.
Get out of the way of the doorway.
I'm looking at ranges. They're still too far. All right, I'm going to ready an action to cast a firebolt should a hill giant come within 120 feet.
Marquette.
I will hide. And then I will go prone and do like a belly crawl to the door and snipe out from the ground.
With a or hand crossbow?
Crossbow. I'm using a light crossbow.
Or a light crossbow is easy enough to do. I think a longbow would be kind of hard laying on the ground, but
Would be hard, yes.
crossbow, yeah. And you don't have crossbow expert, right?
No, I can only shoot one per round, but since I only get one attack per round, I guess that really doesn't matter, right?
Until you get two, then it does matter.
Never get to drop a rogue.
I think they get extra attack, don't they, sometime? No?
More sneak attack damage.
Yeah.
I wish they'd get in here so I could actually like use my normal hotkeys.
You freaking hit him right in the, you hit him right in the freaking gut. Whap! He's like, I don't think he's gonna survive. No.
And then I crawl back. That's as far as I can move back. Because I'm crawling. I belly crawl.
I think you need to look up crawling. Fourth edition, you can only crawl 5 feet. I think that was stupid, but
I did half move.
I think that's right in 5e, but I'm not sure. That would be interesting to look up.
I'll Google it.
Okay. I will move here. No. Here, then here. I technically should be in the square, like a bit back, like in the
Front
W.
movement.
Yeah, take that. I will. If I look down there, can I see the other ogre or no?
Yeah.
I can. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna kill this guy first, though. If I can scroll up enough, there we go. I don't. I'm gonna use a first level divine smite.
What should I do? Oh well, it doesn't matter.
Why
I don't
did
think that rolled.
do twice?
Did that roll? I don't think it rolled. No, it did. Okay. Oh, okay. Wonderful. I made it the second time. Let's do it normally this time. And a 2 and a 5. Okay.
It kills me.
I'm gonna run down right here.
Oh god, we're getting a different map.
No, we're not. No, we're not. Don't worry. I'm gonna use hold person on the ogre that I see.
Alright, hold on. Which one is he? Very skinny.
Guess you get an extra action with haste, right?
Yeah. Oh, he's right there? Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm not gonna use hold person.
Yeah, it's like he's just coming into this big open room, and you see about 10 bugbears, and they're like sitting at a table in this big open room.
Oh, good thing once I kill this ogre, there's gonna be a choke point. Actually, I wonder if I will be able to kill him. We'll find out. I am going to attack him first off.
You like jump down the stairs with your freaking war pick. You're like, ah!
In his skull.
He's a second level divine smite.
My god, this is gonna do stupid damage.
The dice.
Doesn't kill him though.
Oh no! Oh,
He's very skinny, but he's got some hit points.
He's got a pick stick in his head as he comes out of the bugbear room, paladin hanging onto it, and he's like croaking out with like no hit points, like help me.
that's so sad. Oh, okay. Actually, I haven't used
I
the
don't think.
yet, so
I think you done 3 attacks already.
yeah, but that's not a
I
bonus
don't think
attack.
the ogre's alive. I think it's just some type of like neuro brain reflex at this point.
Actually, I want to see. Is hold person a bonus or is it just
No.
a action?
It's an action.
Okay, never mind then.
Stuck to your pick, you ain't going nowhere.
Well, I mean, if I use hold person, then he won't be able to attack me.
He's gonna attack you.
If it succeeds.
It's a wisdom save. I don't think he can.
Hey, they can make a 20. They can roll a 20.
Fair enough.
Your hold person is here. Hold my pick in your face.
You
Who
just
is
did
this
a whole
guy?
person.
Oh.
Exactly.
Now I get to put 10 bugbears in the tracker.
After this next turn, there's gonna be a few less.
Well, you don't have school tomorrow, and I'm not working, so let's keep going.
Got treated.
I have to work.
Oh well.
So very skinny. He's gonna disengage and run into the room underneath, yelling and screaming and giant.
Wait, he disengaged? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he just full on run.
Yeah, he doesn't run that far.
Sad.
So he runs out to this table of these bugbears, and he's yelling and screaming at giant, and they look up at him, and they just like shrug their shoulders, like, huh?
Oh, I like that. Okay.
he's bleeding and everything. They look startled a little bit, but then you're like kind of in a dark hallway stairwell.
Grim Reaper is here. The Grim Reaper is here.
Cave bear.
These things hurry up and get here. The mask is getting bored. I see him over there picking
I
his
know,
target
right?
in the air.
There's not going to be any left once they get here. I've been focused on the south so much that I just now realized, like, now that I look up, there's just like 2 of them.
They going around? Oh, what is this?
They probably don't want to go against you guys head on.
Stone giant. Pulls out a boulder. And he's like, he takes aim and chucks his boulder right at the little peekaboo.
What peekaboo?
You, peekaboo.
Is that the
Whap!
dwarf?
Nails
Even
one of your mirror images.
Oh, kids, one of my peekaboos. So, so my little head's right over the top, and he's aiming at my little head. I got you.
At disadvantage would probably -5 for cover. So
Yeah,
My armor class is
disadvantage
12, so he's gonna hit.
and -5. Well, how does
You need to
the
follow-
mirror image work?
One of my images pops.
Well, how do I know I didn't hit you?
It says at Damacosa Seekers 21's mirror image.
What does that mean?
You hit one of the images. You didn't hit me.
You hit the image. I think you still have to like kill
Let me
the
look.
image. I'm not
What,
sure.
is it automated?
it's Fantasy Grounds Unity. It's automated everything. Remember?
No, it's not. I
Yeah,
have
every
60
other week I hear how
extensions.
Fantasy Grounds is so automated.
So
I
each
have-
time a creature targets you with an attack roll, during the spell's duration, roll a d20 to determine whether attack instead targets one of your duplicates. So it targeted one of my duplicates.
But what happens after that?
If you have 3 duplicates,
Oh, wait.
roll a 6 or higher to change.
No,
the
you
target.
have to roll it.
I roll.
No.
Yeah, you roll
It automatically did it. It automatically did it. Look, mirror images, image attacked, because I rolled a d20 and I got a 5.
Yeah. So
Oh, I see. Yeah, we don't see that. We
Yeah.
don't see that.
And then the
Technology
hill
at its
giant at
finest.
rock, disadvantage. I just making sure it's doing it right. Yeah. So boom, one of your mirror images goes pop. I do have an extension. That's what's doing that.
You bastard! You killed Fred.
He killed Fred.
That was
He
my
points
image.
at you and he goes, and he says something in giant.
Oh, and I'm like this.
Do you understand giant?
I do.
Ah, he says, you almost got your head.
I'm gonna get yours. Where'd that stone giant come from?
Yeah, where did he come from?
Barrel around the side or something?
He's
Walking
been
this whole time. Zoom out, man.
He's
I
been
am,
running.
but he's like, he was running in line, and now suddenly he went over to the side and down. Fucking trying to
Get 100.
avoid a fireball. I see.
All right, whose turn?
Come a
It's
little
my
closer,
turn.
bitches.
Olros.
All right. Oros is going to move up 5 feet because I'm at 20, so I'm just going to go just a smidge up over the wall.
A
And in
boulder
between,
just whizzed and almost hit the guy next to you.
oh yeah, that was pretty impressive. But I'm going to go up just enough to see. Well, I don't know if I have to go up. All I want to do is I'm gonna cast Guardians of Faith. I'm gonna put one of the spectral guardians like 10 feet up from the between the two white doors. 5, 10. Place one right there. And as a refresher, a large spectral guardian appears and hovers for the duration in an unoccupied space of your choice. A gleaming sword and and shield emblazoned with the symbol of your deity.
And where do you want it?
Right there, perfect. And then I'm going to go back down so I don't get smashed with the rock. Oh, actually, one over. Can I do that? One over to the left, looking at the TV, the screen.
Yeah, I'll move it in just a second.
Okay, cool.
I'm on the map. I'm on the map.
And they will stay on the map forevermore.
When you say one over, you meant one this way? Yes, that's good. Skirt. All right, round 11, Marquette.
So I crawl back 5 feet, and I think I can only see oversized greatcoat, right? Can I see him through the hole?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I have the stone giant. I'm targeting him. I can't see the stone giant, I know, because he's directly. Yep.
Come on. There it goes. And he gets to go. He's like, I know where you're at.
I crawled back though. Now I can't
Yeah.
see me at all. There's just a little hole in the door.
I don't know.
I crawled. Shoot
I think
through.
he's got line of sight on you.
Not through the hole. Oh, maybe. No,
Yeah.
not. He's at. The
Do
front
what?
side of the door is open. He's got line of sight, but the door's shut. Remember, I had to crawl over to be able to shoot through it. That's why I crawled back. I can't currently see him right now, either. But take your shot if you want. And you log. Maybe you get lucky and throw it over the top of the wall.
He's gonna move like here.
That's not the right guy.
Oversized. Oh, this guy. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
strappy jerk at my angle. I mean, but man, I'm kind of up against the
All
wall.
right. So yeah, 40's gonna move, or he's gonna move down 40, trying to get a line of sight on you. Just kind of chucking into the doorway, trying to hit anything that's in that way. You know, like.
He's got big nags and disadvantage. I'll take it. Well, maybe he doesn't have disadvantage anymore. He's 125. I think he does.
Yeah, he's got disadvantage. He's like, Chuck! Bing, bang, bang, ping, pow.
literally attacking a keep with somebody with a freaking arrow slit hole to shoot through. You know what I mean? It's pretty freaking hard. In an open, you're in an open field, like, ooh.
It's the only way they can go, really. So
That's the big what's going on right now.
Auburn Whiskers. Is that the guy downstairs?
I don't know what-
he's
No,
right
very
above.
skinny's the one. Oh, that's the guy right above.
When did he get
So,
there?
last round.
Wait, did he roll? Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever.
He beat you in initiative.
Oh, that's annoying.
So he's gonna come running down the stairs, and tries to freaking like trip you, like knock you over.
Athletics.
Yeah, athletics.
Alright.
One of these buttons does it. There it is.
I already wrote it. Yeah.
19, and he rolls. He's like, "Rawr! 19." So he like succeeds. He like he knocks you prone.
Yeah, he should get knocked prone too as well, so now he died.
Yeah.
Hi, what's your strength?
They just tackle me.
Hey, what's
Yeah,
your
he-
strength?
Strength? It's 19.
You have the same strength, so it'd be a roll off, wouldn't it?
No, a 19 he succeeds. He needed a 19 to knock you prone. That's what they rolled.
I
A
thought
19.
he had to beat. I thought he had to beat a 19, not tie it. But I guess I'm wrong.
No, it's just like armor class. You gotta hit the armor class. You gotta hit the number.
I thought you had to beat it for strength checks and stuff like that. Okay.
I don't think so, but I could be wrong too. Ogre number 1. It's not like he just can't stand up. Theris.
All right. Well, I'll step over to the side here to look out the door to see what I can shoot at.
Yeah,
And-
Boulder just flew through
Yeah,
there and
bro.
bounced around.
So you let me know what I can see.
There's some spirit thing outside. You're like, what the hell is that thing?
And you could probably
Oh.
see the oversized.
I think I saw that one time. I saw Elros use that one point.
We've in the cave. He
Oh,
Yeah,
it was
put two-
in. He put one right there the last time we were fighting in here. Anyways, sorry. I can see one or both of the ogres, hill giants.
You could see oversized
Caleb.
great and strappy jerkin.
last time he slept in the cave.
All right, I'll do the great coat.
He's got like an arrow sticking in him. He's got like 2 arrows sticking in him now. Oh, 29 points of damage. Ow. That was really sticking into him. Oh. 3 arrows sticking into him. He's still coming though. He's still. He's critical. He's bleeding out of.
Crossbow bolt.
And then I'll move back to there, and so I'll move back to there, and I'll call up to the 2 guys flying up there and say that looks like they're going around the left side. Or can I see that? I guess I couldn't see that. Never mind. Scratch that. They're looking over the wall right now. They can see something I can't.
Consider it
Just-
stretched.
Move me, and I'll end my turn.
Yeah, sorry. I was trying to find this other ogre. I don't know where he went to.
Oh, actually, what I will ask is, does anyone know where that dragon guy went? Is he all right?
He'll be fine.
So I was outside when stuff was going on.
To get a drink,
He'll be fine. He doesn't like giants much.
You picked the wrong campaign.
No, he picked the right campaign.
So like dislikes, not like does not like.
He does not like giants. He will
In
probably
fact,
gut the
does
entire
not
bottom
like.
of this place before we get there.
Holy combat.
Thoris.
all right, I have a question. Do you think I could try and grab that ogre and throw him down the stairs?
What do you mean?
Like, could I try and like grapple the ogre and then throw him down the stairs?
While you're laying on the stairs and he's
No,
kind of on
I get
top
up.
of
I
you?
get up. I get up.
Okay, so you're going to stand up and you want to try to grapple him. So it's
Grab him down.
athletics versus,
Grapple is different.
and it's going to use up one of your attacks.
And I have 3.
Can you throw him into the other ogre?
Only I'm that strong.
Actually, I think grapple uses up your action.
Attack action or just like the entire action?
I think it's an action to grapple. Let's see. Grapple. Here we go.
No, I don't know.
Roll attacks.
Speaking,
Wait.
they don't remember the spike growth trick. They may not want to come to the same.
All right, you want me to roll to hit or do you want me to roll athletics?
Well, do you want to, if it is burns up
Grapple
your
him.
entire action, you still want to do it, or do you want me to look?
I mean, because
You can use the attack action to make a special melee attack a grapple. If you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this attack replaces one of them, so it's just one of your attacks then.
okay, so I try and grab him.
All
It's
right,
an unarmed attack.
so give me a athletics check,
Good at that.
and he's gonna also try
And a
to.
6.
Oops, the first one. Sorry. And he fails. So you knock
wow.
him prone.
I'm not. I don't want to knock him prone. I want him like. I want to grapple him, then throw him down the stairs.
So you just want to move him?
No, kind
Okay.
of like just like throw him down.
You want to shove him?
Yeah.
Shove.
And so is that just a?
Shoving a creature using the attack action, you can make a special melee attack to shove a creature, either to knock it prone. Oh, where'd it go? Or to move it 5 feet, I think, but I lost it now. Oh, here it is. Or push it 5 feet away from you. Okay. So,
And if I pushed it, would he be able to fall? Maybe.
would he be able to fall? He doesn't fall. You can choose to knock him prone or push him 5 feet away
Okay.
from you. Those are the.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to use. I'm gonna try and intimidate them by imitating a dragon's roar.
Intimidate the bugbears that
Yeah,
don't
the
even
bugbears
really
and 2
see you
ogres.
yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm also going to use my inspiration to give myself advantage.
To intimidate. Intimidate. Let's see it. Whoa. Not bad. A 19. You think before you even came down the stairs that they were already intimidated. So
Yeah,
you succeeded.
Himself.
Yeah,
And
they take off running.
nice. Okay. And that was my attack action, or was that just like a bonus action thing?
That's the action, isn't it? Intimidate.
No, he just went Wah! From the top of the stairs, just kind of yelled out.
So then I move 5 feet and attack that ogre with my war pick.
So you just like threw him into the room, and then you move up behind him and hit him with a war pick, or try to, and you hit.
I hit. Okay, I'm gonna use my 3rd level spell slot to use Divine Smite
Damn.
for throwing me, or tackling me. And there we go.
Get him, boy.
Can you move me that 5 feet? So jump down.
Hey, Carrie, before Oros goes, I noticed that giant that I currently have targeted, oversized greatcoat, had moved within 120, and my rated action was when he gets to 120, I blasted him. Mind if I take that attack real quick?
Oh wow, that was like last round. Sure, but you need to stay on top of that.
Targeted, but one guy is off, not even in a square, and I didn't know. I didn't see the 120. Actually, the guy that's 125 looked like he was closer than the guy at 100. So you're keeping track of a lot of guys. I'll keep better look at it. But anyway, there he is.
And a fumble. Nice. Perfect. That worked out well.
What
Makes
I do,
total
anything?
sense. No. Just
Okay.
a fumble. Fortunately. You don't sprain your ankle.
Casting a spell.
That's terrible. Don't do it.
Oris?
Oh, it's my turn now. Cool. Oros is going to use 2 sorcery points, and I'm going to quicken mirror image. So I'm going to cast that first because I was like, oh, I could do that too. I think I can. Do I also have to click the effect of the other one? It says mirror image self, the top one, not just the bottom one?
Brant?
You should click the top one. So.
I clicked the bottom one. It said that gives me the 3 images. I don't know.
I just drug the top one over to my thing, and it did it. I don't know. Either one.
All right, looks like I applied it though, right? All right, cool. This is my first time doing it.
I've never done it, so it's a first level spell, mirror image.
Second.
Second.
Right, you could fly.
And now I'm going to fly up over the wall a little bit. Like I'm right at the edge, 20, so I'm going to go up maybe 10. Take a look, and I'll see what I see. And I'm all like, oh, damn. And I'm going to start attacking with Eldritch Blast, because that's the only thing I can only do a cantrip.
What's giving you? Oh, because you quickened? Oh, okay. I got it.
I did, yeah. 2 sorcery points for the quicken of a cantrip. Yep. Let's go for damage and no twisting ankles. Oh my god! So what happens now? Oh. Fail at life. All right.
You twist your ankle.
Do I get another attack though? I do, right?
Yeah.
And then I can still move. All right, but I twist my ankle.
You twist your
I
ankle.
did. I even said it like.
At least it's a half movement.
Oh my god. Okay, cool.
Okay. Listen, your Eldritch Blast form needs some ergonomic work.
Oh, and then he
No.
goes.
It
He gets so
Don't
mad he
call it a
crits,
comeback.
and that's gonna, if you don't kill him, which you probably won't, you're gonna stun him for a round.
Ooh, that's pretty dope. Just go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and I'm gonna go back down 10, so I'm at the edge of the wall, but not peeking over.
Giants are like, this is bullshit.
Oh, we
It's
just
our
got
house, bitches.
raided with a party of 3. What's up, FSH? Oh, what's up, buddy?
What up? I can't believe I twisted my ankle.
Cave Bear is moving, and oh, I need to put stunned on that guy, Strappy Jerkin. Strappy Jerkin is stunned for a round. It's applied by the Cave Bear since it's his turn. Demakos.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna drop a fireball right in between Impartial Dementor and Scrappy Jerkin.
So you're gonna
Because
get
I
2
got
of
the
them.
range, 150 feet, and they ain't gonna clump up more than that. So here you go. It's almost like they know not to.
Well, you can fly up over the building and get there and drop a fireball on them.
I can drop fireball right now.
You'd be out in the open, but
Do it from right here. It's 150 feet. They're 140 from me. It's only I can't get more than just 2. They're spread out too much.
I'd kill those other 2 though.
He's not probably able to see these 2 right here.
Anyway, those 2 right there that I have targeted are dead. Here we go.
They're not dead, but they're on fire anyways.
They fit me.
Wait, why is one of them auto fail? Oh, because he's
Don't know.
stunned.
He's stunned.
Here's 8d6.
Smells like Teen Spirit out there.
One of them
Got
dead.
one of them.
And that's my move.
What happened to Strappy Jerkin? Did you have him targeted?
Yeah, I didn't do enough damage. So I still out of it.
That's the one who's stunned too. That's horrible. That poor guy. I'm about ready to run out and attack these other ones, the stone giant and the freaking chieftain here in a minute.
Go get him, big boy.
Are you doing anything else?
No, I down arrowed.
Okay.
It's still showing on you. You didn't actually hit the down arrow.
I did hit the fucking down arrow. Some bitches.
Giant's like, what do I do, Chief?
The,
Giant's
stone,
dropping all
the
around.
stone giant's about to hit this guy that's freaking chucking fireballs.
Bring it on.
Chuck! And he hits.
A mirror image.
Another mirror image. Pop!
No, he missed.
Yeah, he missed. He hit us. Rolled a 6.
I hit one of your mirror images.
It
I
said
missed
miss.
your mirror image. Less than 1 mirror image left.
How is that? I have 3 mirror images. It said it misses.
Wait, how do you have less than 1 mirror image left?
Right? I don't understand
Wait,
that.
how does that work?
It's like a glitch. I should have 2 left.
And he's gonna continue moving. Very skinny ogre. Ah.
He'll come back and engage.
No, he's going to take off running. He doesn't even have any weapons on him.
He's yelling at the bugbears. Come on, dudes!
He runs this direction and he turns the corner.
Bugbears are like, we're playing cards, dude.
You know, there's
Yeah, I don't think they're playing cards anymore.
there's a yeah, he's like tripping over the bugbears because the bugbears are running in like 4 different directions. But the very skinny is running north, yelling, "We're under attack! We're under attack!"
Oh, this is all just from one person as well.
Hmm?
He finally gets to go. Come on, Chief, get in the fight.
Only you want to.
A little apart here, and you're back there freaking.
Right?
He's going to use his like belt of teleportation to just like teleport right in front of you and annihilate you.
We needed the freaking paladin to walk out there so we could go Swede, 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 Swede.
Marquette.
Look, I can crawl back into my hole. I hide, and I see that oversized greatcoat there.
There's the guy right in front of the door on the other side.
The tiny guy?
Yeah, like that right, like two above you there.
That's a spiritual guardian that Elros
You got
keeps.
2 targeted.
Oh, okay.
Hey, twang.
Which one are you attacking? Yeah, that one. Okay.
Yeah, I can't see the other one. The only one I can see is that one.
That's a hit.
And then I'm actually going to stand up. So I crawled 10. So that's 20.
You've been crawling through direwolf poop.
Perfect.
And I moved to there.
He comes walking up. He's got like flies and stuff. Token's twisted.
Alright, so I'm going to move here, and I'm gathering I don't see anyone through the slightly cracked open door. Or wait, can I see the chief?
Let's see.
That is the only guy you can see.
STC.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Chief.
kind of got his head down a little and he's running, but yeah, you can see him out there.
I'm
20
going
guys got knocked down as he's running.
to take a regular shot at him.
Great shot. Show him what a real arrow does now. Ah, you didn't sharpshooter. Still 18 points of damage. Hello, Chief.
I'm going to back 10 and
Holy crap, it's 11-11. We gotta.
it takes an action to pull a quiver out, right? I can't use a bonus action for any of that.
Where's the quiver at?
Bag of holding.
Yes.
Okay, and my turn then.
Always an action to whip it out, Specky.
Did I use that word?
Nope.
So the stone giant's going to move up 40, and now he's going to chuck a rock at Fireball Boy.
I thought he already did check a rock at Fireball Boy.
He did last round. Now it's his turn this round.
Son of a bitch.
Next time, fly down below the wall.
I got
Did Specky freaking not die?
I'm literally 1 foot. My head is above the wall. That's it.
Yeah, that's why he's
Throw
got
the
a.
wall in front of your
It's why
body.
he's got a -5 to hit you.
Boom, headshot.
And
Still nothing.
No concussion here. And guess what? You're within 100 feet.
Uh, oh. He like picks up like a board next to him and he takes a swipe at Thoras with it. Like part of the like where he fell
Oh.
and he's like he swings at it and misses you, bounces off your armor. Plang!
I just say to a giant, that was a mistake.
Alros. We're gonna stop at the end of the round, next week, whenever we get there.
All right, I'm gonna go up 10, and I see this stone giant in front of me. I'm like, well, what up? And we will cast Eldritch Blast. Actually, yes, Eldritch Blast.
Pew 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 pew.
Ah, nice crit.
Oh.
Oh, one's coming next.
If it ain't a fumble, it's a crit.
Ah, you stunned him for a round.
Oh, lovely.
Let me get that effect on him.
Very nice.
Just lagging. All right. So you like nailed him in the head with the first one. He's like it like rocks him back, and then you hit him in the chest with the next one. He's like kind of just standing there.
And we got one more.
Yeah, and the third one blasts him back a half of a step, on his heels a little.
Eldritch Blast, lighten him up. What'd you kill the stone giant with? Eldritch Blast.
And I'll go back down 10 behind the wall and end my turn.
10 down. 10 up. Very skinny, keeps on running. They're taking
He
the
does.
keep over. He's busted up bad.
Yeah. If this guy I'm fighting right now didn't get involved, I would have killed him.
Okay, so he's stunned, huh? That's great. So no deck save. So he gets a lightning bolt to the face,
That's always nice.
and it's cast at 6th level.
Ooh.
That may or may not hurt.
That's pretty sad.
30.
Not even half
God,
damage.
he's only at
Alright,
ball.
Hey,
All
Eldritch
right.
Blast Cantrip did more than that.
Yep.
Well,
What
that's
up?
Shit.
What up?
He rolled less than
Bullshit, man.
half the damage he could have.
That's
Can I
that's
reroll
about
one?
like a lightning bolt is.
Oros looks over at you and is like, really? That looked big, but it didn't do a
It
lot.
looked a whole lot bigger than it was.
How many years did you study for this magic? This shit just comes natural to me.
Let me aim it at you next time, motherfucker. And then I go down to 19 feet.
19. Copy.
He's like, he's a baller, been standing up there picking it up. Fucking gets like his mirror images have been wearing out.
No, I still got 2, but because you ain't hit him in the last 2 rounds. God damn, I blew a 6th level spell and only did 30 points of damage. That sucks.
That's typical.
Oh well.
Thoras.
All right. Let's finish this guy off.
Nice hit.
I'm not going to use any of my Divine Smite on this guy just because I feel like he doesn't really need it. And yeah, no. Keep going.
Nice.
Perfectly
Auburn
calculated.
whiskers.
All right, I walk in a little bit, and what do I see? Because I don't think it looks exactly like the other.
All right, well, let me get that map for you.
That's a very dark map. There it is. Okay. So it's extremely dark at the start. And I saw the giant running off. Oh, I just closed it. I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. I saw him running off this way or that, like that way.
The way my arrow's pointing.
Okay. And I walk in to right here. Then that's my final movement right there. And I don't see him. Okay. I am my turn.
Strappy Jerkin. Let me get to that map. And where's he at? Ah. Ogre 1.
The chief surrenders. Was that the new round? Oh, there we go.
Yep, and that's where we're going to stop.
Good time.
Weet. Wow, I didn't expect this night. I thought one combat encounter.
No. We got to
all
go
of
all
them.
out.
Yeah, you guys are like, let's just fight everybody at the same time.
Just take the compound.
So far, it's been working out all right for us.
It's a social
So-
distancing compound right
Yeah,
here.
yeah. So far,
We own
everything's working out for you, but
We own it.
I feel like I might have been enough
can
more than I
can you get together enough to? Things are happening downstairs all of a sudden.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know.
because
We hope
Thoros is
the Paladin-
handling shit.
We hope the Paladin's either going to run up to us if he's in that much trouble and flee and go, get my ass kicked, or he's going to handle it down there. Because
He'll handle it. He'll
we
handle it.
really don't know where he went. The Paladin's like, hey, I'm going to go in here. We're like, all right, dude, whatever. I'm like, dude, is he taking a dump? What is he doing?
He's still got a lay on hands left. He's
Just
fine.
follow the trail bodies.
You even taking damage yet, Thoros?
I did, but that was just for myself.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, I look up demos. I'm like, dude, is he taking a dump in there? Where's this guy at? Because I have no idea what your guys.
He only
Don't
has
worry
he only
about it.
has
It's
two
fine.
more. He's got a first level spell slot and a second level spell slot left.
He's fine.
That's plenty.
He's fine.
Still have
That's
some.
that's all you need.
I mean, I still have my breath attack.
And you have a lay on hands of 55 hit point heals.
Yep.
So we'll be all right, I think. We finish all these giants. I don't think the downstairs is going to be a problem for our party. And the casters have barely used any spells right now. It's all been arrows and crossbows.
I'm casting cantrips right now.
Exactly. So, I mean, I'm not too
That's
worried.
not true. I have casted mirror image.
That's pretty awesome, guys. It's pretty fun. So it's fun when you're kicking their ass.
I think it
Well,
would
it's
have
all
been a
fun and
little.
games. We're also, yeah.
I think it would have been a little faster had we not pulled
Anything?
early.
Yeah, but by Spanky picking them off slowly like that and drawing them in, there's a lot of damage was done before they ever even got in range.
Yeah, there's lots of damage, but a lot of sitting around waiting for them to move too.
That happens.
If you want the action, you gotta let things get on a map so we can move it faster. You know what I mean?
All right, I'm gonna head out. Adios.
All right, guys.
Later,
You
guys.
close out your stream there, Carrie.
Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream right now. All right, everybody,
stream.
that's the end of Against the Giants session 8. Next week we'll be back here. Tuesday I will be running Princes of the Apocalypse. I think we're on session 3. That one's pretty fun. Thursday I'll be over on Marbania's stream running Deadlands, playing in Deadlands over there. And there's Marbania's information if you want to catch me over there. And then Saturday we're off still from Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden, since Rob is not streaming the month of January. And then back here on Sunday for this one. So that's it. Is anybody wanting a raid? No one to raid, so we're out of here. Say goodnight. See you guys.
See ya.
Peace.